Hi, I'm Mark Fox, CEO of Net Events. We've had a great couple of days here in Silicon Valley. We opened with a keynote speech from Martin Casado. He started off at Stanford University and he invented OpenFlow, which became really the driving force for this SDM revolution that we see now. Martin went on after Stanford to start a company called Nicira, and Nicira was bought a year ago last June. Had virtually no sales, but it was bought a year ago last June by VMware for $1.26 billion. So fairly successful for Martin. So Martin's now the CTO of networking for VMware. So he was our opening keynote speaker and really set the scene for this conference over the last couple of days. And sure enough, the key trends in cloud were SDN and NFV and so on. And a lot of the vendors here, the Juniper, Dell, Hewlett-Packard, Nuage, etc., all made announcements on their new SDN NFV products at the event here the last few days. So all the press got a preview of announcements ahead of time, which will officially be made next week at Interop. Also this week we've had individual press and analyst briefings, so as well as the main conference session with some of the vendors going head to head, with competing technologies. We also have breakout sessions in the afternoon where each of the vendors spent 30 minutes or so with members of the press. So we had press here from about 25 countries around the world. So each of the vendors that participated in this event, their senior execs got to brief about 50 press over the last 2 days. And everybody has been amazed with the high level of folks that we've had along, CTOs, CEOs, presidents. By having the event here in a winery on top of Silicon Valley, overlooking Silicon Valley, it's actually very convenient for these C-level execs in the industry to come along to this event. And it's been a good event. And our next events that are coming up, 2 months' time, we've got an event in Thailand. So that's both the Press and Analyst Summit, and we've got the top service providers throughout the whole of Asia coming along to that event. And then in September this year, we've got an event in Portugal. So we've got press, analysts, service providers from throughout the whole of the Europe, Middle East region coming along to that event. And then we'll be back here next May for this event again. So we don't know what the theme will be yet, but we're open to suggestions from enterprises, suggestions from the press and the analysts and so on that come along to our events. Yeah, it's been a very successful event this week.